Time to get spray foamed. I didn't think that was gonna pop out of that ditch, no problem. All right, getting her all wrapped up.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna do all of the rafters and the soffits over here. And in any little gaps and stuff, we'll have them knock out too.
Yes, I'm just trying to get the open sail out of the lines to get the closed sail in.
Oh no, there's a snake.
Yeah.
That's awesome. This thing is rigid now. I mean, it is solid. That foam is amazing at tying all this stuff together. So now we have a sealed envelope in here completely, which is great. So we'll come back with our little scraper knife. Just a putty knife. Get that off there. Comes off real easy. It's unbelievable how much cooler it is in here already. Like the temperature has just dropped. It's amazing. Like there's no air conditioner on in here at all. I wouldn't have believed that the temperature would go down in here, but you know, the reality is the only heat that was coming through really was from the top, from the roof, and all that is sealed now. So I mean, it's a cave. So this makes me very happy. I think our small air conditioner is just going to run maybe in a dehumidifier cycle more than anything, which is just awesome. This is so exciting. I've been waiting for this for so long. Okay, we're inside the tiny house. It's a muggy 82, 83 outside right now. So it's kind of cool today, but it's real humid. And we have a dry 64 degrees inside. Actually, 63, just changed. So it's getting colder and colder as I turn this thing on. And the reason, that's a 10,000 BTU air conditioner unit. Okay, so it's technically kind of oversized for this, but I honestly don't believe it's 10,000 BTU. Also, these kinds with the pipes coming out the back, this gets very hot. So a little tip, cover those up. We're going to use this for now. We have a window unit stuck over there, but it's not on. We were using that during summer. But, alright, let's get to the meat and potatoes of this. The spray foam. I've got to come in here and clean up these edges. Now, I've already done that over here on this side. And this is a closed cell foam, so you just come in and kind of cut them off to the edge. Okay? Pretty simple stuff. That leaves your 2x4s flat face so that you can nail your sheetrock up to it. So, let's talk about DIY spray foam kits versus professionally installed. We have 2 inches of closed cell foam on the ceiling, and we have 1 inch underneath. Now, I didn't even ask him to do this. He's awesome, and he did it himself. And so what he's done essentially, I think he kind of felt, what he knows about spray foam is this: you need a closed envelope, and that's one of the things that makes it work so well, is you've got to seal everything to make it work. And so he just came in here and went ahead and sprayed all my seams and cracks. We were going to come back and foam it, like we've done some of it. You know, here's a little chunk that we have some lines running through, and we had to foam it up. But, and then here's another section. So we were foaming it in between all the gaps, right? And he just took care of it for us. I don't know how many board foot of spray foam that is, but it's a lot. It's quite a lot. Any spot he saw that we hadn't hit yet, he just hit it. Like over here, this is my wall where the washer and dryer are going. We have a full-size washer and dryer stackable right here. And he went ahead and foamed that whole wall. And I mean, he hit everything. There is not one spot in here that is not spray foamed, which is just fantastic. I mean, I'm so happy. I got more than I paid for. Now let's talk about what I paid for. In board foot, if I were to use the, God, we looked at several of them. It comes out to about, let's just say $600 for 600 board foot of foam. And from what I understand, it gets tricky when you're spraying it yourself because there's a learning curve. Like, you don't know how much to spray. Okay, so here's an example. Let's look at this spot right here. Okay, has a nice even pattern on it, right? And it's kind of thin, but move over here. Look how much thicker this is. So this has more board foot than this does. And when you're watching him spray, it goes quick. Like, I mean, he is blasting across there. And it's the same with the spray foam kits. You move pretty fast, right? So if you misapply this stuff, you're going to end up with more board foot over here than you will over here. And at the end, when you get to your last spot on your roof, you're going to end up with not enough. For the floor and the roof and some other sealing around the edges, like the borders up here where our soffit's going to be, we require about 1,200 board foot. And that's a comfortable number. I believe that I have more than 1,200 board foot in this space. And as opposed to spending $1,200 to get this done, $670 to spray this. I am so happy with this. Now, how can he do this? Well, he owns his own business and he does the work. He's not like one of the contractors that goes out and has someone do all the work for him while he sits in an office. He goes out and does it. He's got one guy that helps him out. They're quick, they're efficient, and they do a darn good job. All right, so let's talk about closed cell foam, right? Why I went closed cell as opposed to open cell. If we were going to spray this cavity in full, we could do open cell. Open cell has an R value of, I believe, 3 per inch. This has an R value of 7 per inch. The stuff that he uses is 7 per inch, right? Now, we cut this away, okay? Open cell is permeable to water and air, not really air, but water over time, okay? The cells are literally open. This right here, when I cut this section, what's going to happen is the next cell is actually a closed cell. It will not allow water to get through. We're dealing with a roof here that you would have in like a barn dominium style house where you do not sheet the roof, okay? So this is very, very common in barn dominiums, okay? This is why we went ahead and did not pull the roof off, sheet it, and then put the tin back on it. We used closed cell foam instead. Water cannot get through this. It just simply cannot get through this for any long period of time. Unless, of course, light gets to this. So we don't have any issues with light getting to it. We're not going to have an issue with water being able to permeate it. Down to 61 degrees in here with that little bitty air conditioner. Not bad. Not bad at all.